Hi, my name is Joe Pesky-Salito, and I'm a lawyer in Vancouver, Canada, specializing in immigration law. And we work very closely with Canadian Medical, Immigration, and Relocation Services. And as a team, we will make sure that we will provide you guys, individuals who want to come over to Canada, with the best services possible. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. Three areas of immigration law which we think ourselves and Canadian Medical, Immigration, and Relocation Services, the areas of immigration law that we can help you get into Canada quickly, effectively, and in a very cost-effective way. The first program I'd like to talk to you about is called the Provincial PNP program, which is a provincial nominee program. It's a joint program. It started quite recently, a program between the federal government, which has the jurisdiction over immigration law, and the provincial governments, in particular the governments of British Columbia and Alberta. And what's occurred is that the federal government is kind of subcontracted. They've given some of their responsibility to the provincial government to set the terms and the criteria for picking individuals to come into Canada. There's one special program which I particularly like. It's called a Strategic Occupation Program, where it focuses on categories of jobs that Canada needs, and in particular, registered nurses and doctors. One of the greatest advantage of this program is the time it takes to get to Canada. One of the greatest problems that we have as a country with our immigration system is the time that it takes to process the application forms, in particular from countries such as the Philippines, China, India, where the processing times, even if you're qualified to come over under a variety of categories, for example, the independent class, can take you 4, 5, 6, 7 years to get into the country. The provincial nominee program, with the special category of registered nurses and doctors, we'd be able to have you in the country within 5 or 6 months. Here's how it would work. The first part of it is that the provincial government has to nominate you, hence the name nomination program, where they have to, in effect, accept you as an immigrant, and then you're sent over to the federal government. In the first step, you have to apply, and we would do the applications. We would draft all that for you. We'd provide you with guidelines, sheets outlining all the information we would need from you, as well as the documents. So you wouldn't have to worry about that. Once we've filled that out and have you sign the application form and give us authorization to act on your behalf, we would submit that, not to the federal government, but to the provincial government, to something called Health Match BC. And that speeds up the process a whole lot. Now, there's no guarantees in life nor in this, but the estimated time would be between 10 and 12 weeks. And that's pretty quickly. Once you're then accepted by the provincial government, Health Match BC, they would then once again nominate you to the federal government. And then the application would then go to the federal government, a new one. We would do, in effect, a worker's permit application, but it would be for a permanent residency, as I explained before. And at that point, we'd have to deal with three main things: a medical check, a security check, and a criminal check.